What's going on, Libra North Node? It's your girl D here with 8th House Energy, here to bring you your May 2022 reading. No, actually, this is March. We don't want to jump ahead, Time flies fast enough. This is the March 2022 North Node in Libra reading. I hope all is well with everybody. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button. If it resonates, leave a comment if it resonates. Check out the community tab. We got some things going on. We're doing this is a 21 day. We're on day 7. Matter of fact, I gotta put an update on the board. So check out the community tab. The planetary alignments we're dealing with for the month are up. Other things going on the channel. Check that out. So let's see. North Node, Libra. Your destiny is your North Node. You know why you were here. You have a purpose. We all have a purpose here. And so going towards your purpose would be you following your North Node. Your South Node is the energy that you experienced in the past life. You're already familiar with that. So in this life, you're supposed to explore something new, which is your North Node energy. But you're supposed to take what you learned from the South Node energy with you. Some people think the South Node is just all bad energy, and they think the North Node is all good. But you could be in your negative North Node energy, and you can be in positive South Node energy. It's all about balancing the energies of both. There's yin and yang to everything. And it's all about balancing both so that, you're not too much in your feminine or too much in your masculine, which is negative or positive, right? So with your North Node, Libra is an energy of relating. It's the I was going to say the religion, but it's the it's the sign of relationships, whether marital, business, intimate, friendship. It doesn't matter. It's how you relate. How you and a person correlate. How you guys go back and forth with each other. Is there an even balance, right? So it's how you go about establishing that even balance of respect and fairness. That's what the balance of the scales, fairness, right? So how do you get that in your relationships? What do you have to do? How do you politic? Libra rules politics. So, that's the energy you're supposed to be in. Your opposite polarity is Aries. That's where your South Node is. And that energy is more so of a solitary energy. It's not about getting along with people. It's about, okay, this is what I need to do, and I have to go here. And there's nothing wrong with that energy in a healthy way. But when you get into South Node energy, you sometimes get into negative energies. And that could represent selfishness, stubbornness, self-centeredness, not worrying about, not being considerate of others' opinions and feelings. So what you may experience in this lifetime is you being in relationships or connections with people who don't respect your values or your feelings, and you are going to be propelled to go towards your North Node energy, meaning for you to leave those relationships and go to something that's more balanced, where you're more respected and treated fairly. So if some of you were ever in a relationship where you felt stuck or you just didn't get treated right in the relationship, you may have had to make a decision to leave. And so you're going to be presented with those types of relationships. And again, Libra deals with all types of relationships. So you got to be careful whatever house your North Node is in, North Node in Libra, that's the area of life where you're going to experience those, where you're going to need to make those changes, right? So let's take a look at what could be coming your way, for the month of, at least for the month of March, that could keep you from, moving towards North Node energies. Then we got the star as the overall energy for the spread. That's Aquarius energy. So this is about healing. It's about, Aquarius is also another air sign that is about the collective, or that looks at your relationship with the collective, right? This is about being balanced as well. You see how she has the water pouring out evenly, the same amount as she has that, is that she scoops up in the cup or what have you. So I just feel like it's like a balanced, it's a balance between the two. One is not more than the other. One is not too much or too little. So it's like you give to the land Anyway, what I'm trying to say is I feel like this star energy, I don't want to get too, I get all in my head with the star energy, the Aquarius energy, because it's so dope. But we'll see what this relates to, because it could be so many things. I don't want to be here going through everything. Page of Cup energy in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse. Nine of Cup in reverse. Two of Pentacles. And then the Three of Pentacles. So let's see. In your past lives or in your childhood, that Aries South Node energy, it could have been that maybe, for example, you grew up as an only child. And so you didn't have that, sibling environment where you constantly were in a position where you had to compromise and share and consider, someone who is your peer or maybe younger than you. You'd have to consider their opinion. It would just be okay, whatever mom and dad said, right? So you know how it is if you have friends or family members, or if you yourself been a single child. Sometimes it's hard for you to learn to share. You have to go through certain experiences to learn to share. That could be something that you went through in your childhood, or something you had to learn in your past life. So here's the Page of Cup energy in reverse, and then the challenge is the Ace of Wands reverse. So I feel like for some of you, you need to stand your ground with somebody. I feel like this Ace of Wands energy in reverse is you not standing your ground against somebody who is emotionally manipulating you. I feel like, this person just takes advantage of you. They just use you. They overindulge on you. Like, you do too much for this person. Whatever it is you do for them, whatever it is you give them. It could just be, some of you may have addictions as well. You're overindulging in your addictions. It's like it's taking control of you. You can't stop with the Ace of Wands in reverse. You can't quit on your own. Some of you may need help. But your guys want you to focus on the Two of Pentacles energy here. Taking time to figure things out. Learning how to balance your life out. Okay, there's about learning balances, what's most important and what's not, prioritizing, right, in order for you to figure out how to work things out. And so you have to prioritize what it is that you want, basically. Like, do you want to heal? And that again is for some of you who are trapped in relationships, or for some of you who are dealing with addictions. So this may only relate to certain people. The readings have been, they've been a little specific. But with the star energy here, the Queen of Pentacle energy in reverse here, this is somebody who's tired. Tired of feeling stuck. With the Six of Swords energy in reverse. Tired of not being treated fair. Tired of not being able to move forward. In whatever capacity, whatever area of your chart, this is in. And so for some of you, it's time for you to you have to take a stand. The Ace of Wands energy is in reverse. This is the challenge here. The challenge is it's not upright. You're not standing your ground. You're not, trying, or, you're not, you don't have a whole lot of willpower. It could be your spiritual strength is low, or it's just, your physical strength could be low. What's this Page of Cup energy in reverse? Some of you could have childhood wounds that have not been resolved. Or, coping mechanisms as a single child. And so as a result, maybe some of you drink or, participate in drugs or what have you. All right, that's one too many. Maybe something happened, something traumatic may have happened in your childhood. And that could be why some of you may indulge in what you indulge in. Yeah, so we have house. Some of you may have grown up in foster care system. Some of you may have got kicked out of your house or ran away from home at a young age. What's the challenge with the Ace of Wands in reverse? Yeah, we have the Friend energy in reverse here. So some of you may have run into some, somebody who sexually assaulted you. somebody turned their back on you or rejected you. What's this Nine of Cup energy in reverse? Someone betrayed you and rejected you. Could be family member, a mother figure maybe. Maybe you feel betrayed and rejected by your mother because you are adopted. This is very specific. Oh my goodness. So with the Nine of Cup energy in reverse, we have the enemy energy in reverse. So I feel like for some of you, you could be hiding behind, overindulging in food, drink, sex, whatever you're overindulging in, and you may not see that it's a problem. With the enemy energy in reverse, you may not realize that it's an issue because you don't see it as such, or maybe you don't understand why you drink. Maybe you don't understand that that is the issue. Maybe you feeling rejected by your parents, or something happening in the home during in your childhood. But the Two of Pentacles is the universe is saying here that you have to look at what's important to you, what you value. You have to set some boundaries and some rules. Also, when it comes to partying and drinking too much and hanging out. Yeah, because some of you, this is what this is. This is drugs and drinking. You hang around the wrong people. Some of you may have been taken advantage of in some way. So it's like you have to separate from these people. So you could be in your negative Libra energy where you're people pleasing. You're around people you shouldn't be around. And you might have to tap into your positive self-know energy of Aries and stand your ground and go your separate way. Because the Aries energy is a singular energy. Aries don't, they'll go their separate way. They're very independent energy. What's this Three of Pentacles energy? Yeah, this is all about working on you. Yeah, trying to fix what damage is already going on in your life. So this could represent counseling. Some of you just have to decide if you're ready for it. Alcohol rehabilitation or drug rehabilitation or, whatever anonymous, whatever you got going on here that you might need healing with. All right? Yeah, but for some of you, it's just you tired. You're tired of feeling stuck. You feel like you can't, you feel like you're just stuck. You may have financial difficulties. You may have lost a job. Things just slowed down. It's like everything just caved in. And I feel like it's because for some of you of some childhood trauma that you've experienced that is still bothering you, but it's showing itself even more around this time. Or somebody that you're with is triggering this unhealed trauma from childhood. Yeah, this is karmic. Yep, this is from a past life or from your earlier childhood. Maybe there was a fire, okay, because you see here the building is on fire, and then we have the house here with the Page of Cup energy in reverse. So sometimes, this is Cancerian energy, the Page of Cups, and when it's in reverse, Cancer to me talks about the mother. And when it's in reverse, this is a child who doesn't have a mother. So maybe some of you lost your mother in a house fire. Okay? And that was something that was karmic. And that's something that you're dealing with and coping with. And you could be being triggered right now. Yeah, here's the Ten of Swords. That's something that you still have not healed from. Yeah, the challenge is the Ace of Wands in reverse and the friend energy in reverse. It's like you don't have nobody you could really talk to about this. Yeah, so you just, carried it with you with the Hermit energy. And then we have that clarified with the Queen of Cup energy in reverse. Yeah, some of you were molested, sexually assaulted as a kid, and as a result, you've just been very promiscuous. Yeah, and for some of you, it made you emotionally unstable. And for some of you, as a result, you may drink or indulge to, the cold. The Nine of Cup energy is in reverse with the enemy energy in reverse. And some of you don't see how that is not helping you. It's a coping mechanism, but it's not helping. Yeah, and we have that clarified with the Ace of Wands. It's like your intuition is telling you this. Yeah, and with the okay, the Five of Swords. Yeah, your spirit and your mind is telling you this. You fighting with both of them. Yeah, with death energy in reverse, you have to make a change. You have to. You're gonna. It's gonna be a change. It's gonna be a transformation, for sure. So it's not gonna be easy, but it could be done. You just gotta want it. Yeah, with the Three of Wands energy in reverse, you have to hit rock bottom. And be ready for change. Until you get all that partying out your system here, you just have to wait until you're ready. So that's what those cards are saying. The outcome here is the Three of Pentacles and the misfortune energy. And then we have that clarified with the Chariot energy. Yeah, it's going to be difficult moving on. It's going to be a toll on you. It's going to be emotionally challenging, but you will be able to do it. You'll be able to do. It's just hard work. It's going to be some hard work. Yeah, with the Two of Wands here, it's just a matter of, okay, which way do you want to go? What actions with the Two of Wands do you want to take? That's the Aries energy to start a new cycle, right? So whether this is a relationship that you were in that was abusive, or whether now, but for some of you, whatever situation you're in now is stemmed from something that went on in childhood. That's for some of you. For others of you, it's just being immature and not growing up. Because you was the only child and you was used to getting your way. And now it's like, you have friends and you can't keep friends because you're not used to sharing. People, leave you be because you're selfish. You come off as very selfish with the Hermit energy and the Queen of Cup energy in reverse. You don't care about nobody else's feelings. That's that negative Aries energy. So if this is not about that, the childhood trauma, this is also what I'm seeing here. So for some of you, the universe is like with the Nine of Cup in reverse and the Ace of Wands reverse, Five of Swords. You got to be careful of people around you, because people may see you as somebody who's cutthroat and very competitive. That's that Aries energy. That's that negative Aries energy. So very cutthroat, very competitive. I'm seeing that here. And it's like you have to determine, it's like with the Two of Pentacles here and the three, the pleasure seekers energy. It's like you're going to have to determine, how you're going to change with the Death energy and the Three of Wands energy in reverse if you want friends. Like you're going to have to prioritize what's important to you as far as what's worth fighting over, what's not worth fighting over, like what's worth putting physical energy into versus what's not with the Two of Pentacles. Like you're going to have to, work at a friendship. And for some of you, you may need some counseling. With the Three of Pentacles here and the misfortune energy. Some of you may have lost your job as a result of your behavior. And now you're trying to figure out what to do next. So this could happen. So be careful about blowing up at the job. Yeah, because for some of you, there could be some childish behavior going on. At the workplace, it could be some very childish, immature behavior going on. People could be trying to get you angry, purposely angry, and get you frustrated. Yeah, I feel like these people are idiots. Yeah, and you have to figure out, because there's something going on here, some type of BS going on here. You're going to have to figure out if you're going to partake and play in this or not. I feel like you got to be careful. There's office politics going on here in some way, shape, or form for some of y'all. And I feel like, you got to play along with the rules, or I feel like if you don't change, you may end up leaving or getting, I feel like some of you, your job could be in jeopardy. You may not even know it. Or somebody could be trying to get you fired. That's another thing I'm seeing with some of y'all. I don't know if you burn some bridges in the work environment. That could be, especially if you got Libra, North Node and Libra, in the 10th house or maybe the 6th house. But there's a couple different scenarios here. So let's see what we get in reference to these cards. We get regret. So someone feels remorse for the way they treated you with the regret energy. So this could be somebody coming off as if they regret what they did. 9 of Cup energy in reverse, enemy in reverse, Ace of Swords. Yeah, see, this is somebody who they could very well regret what they did. They're not happy about how they did you dirty. Somebody did you dirty. The fake ass friend, they turned their back on you. In some way, shape, or form. This person may have slept with your friend. They may have a kid with your friend. Maybe they slept with your, they may have slept with your friend in your house. Like, did some real dirty shit. This dude that you was with might have did this to you, or this woman that you was with might have slept with somebody in your bed. Yeah, don't dismiss the red flags. You know something is up. Your intuition got to be telling you something about this. Because this is real foul. Foul shit. Damn. You gotta leave this person behind. Yeah, see, this, you've been warned about this. This is a past life love and warning. You've been warned about this because this is karma. This is from a past life. Karma energy here. But also, this could be some of you, your mother may have passed away. Or your mother may have rejected you for her lifestyle. But I do feel like there was some of you, again, we're going back to that as well. So this is a past life karma. So some of you may be questioning why you were adopted or what happened with your mother, or why your mother passed away when you were young. And as a result, you could be dealing with some of these situations now that I just described. But it may start with, this childhood situation here. So some of you are just too aggressive as a result of it too. You don't make friends. Aries women do have a difficult time making friends, just like Scorpio women do. That's why Aries women and Scorpio women get along. I'm gonna have to keep it 100 with you. I'm a Scorpio woman myself, and I get along with Aries women very well. There are some women I don't get along with too much at all, and it's unfortunate, but I see a consistency. The other fire sign women I don't get along with that well. But I rock with Aries, I guess, because we share Mars. But in my experience, the other fire sign women look at me as if I'm competition. And what they don't understand about the Scorpio energy is the Scorpio energy doesn't look at them as competition. Like, we look for power. We're ruled by Pluto. Pluto's about power. So we're looking at the men, you know what I'm saying? We're looking at them as competition. We don't look at women as competition. Like real Aries and Scorpio women, we don't look at... You don't understand that Mars energy is aggressive. So the aggressive side of us, the masculine side of us, this is why we don't, a lot of women don't rock with Aries women or Scorpio women, because they don't understand us. You know what I'm saying? And anyway, I don't know how I got on that. But, the negative Aries energy, is an energy of, somebody who all they care about is themselves. And in order for you to have friendships and have connections with people, you have to learn to share. And some of you didn't learn that as a child, or you may have had some unfortunate experience that's put you in a position where it's like you don't trust people. Some of you, like I said, was in the foster care system, and so it's hard for y'all to trust. So maybe some of you may be needing to consider talking to someone, or just maybe exploring your chart. You don't have to go to a psychiatrist or a psychologist, but really exploring your chart and looking at, your North Node and what, past life experiences resonate with you now that you know what your North Node and South Node is, and giving you some idea of what you need to look at as far as your relationships. So power struggles, where you could be the aggressor, or power struggles where you could be with someone who's the aggressor, and you're going to have to move away from, someone you can't relate to. Now, this is be at home, yeah, see, or take time out. So, yeah, for some of you, you're in your dark energy, your North Node, your South Node energy. You got to be more open to other people's opinions and views. And I have to tell myself that too, because I don't rock with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And it's a work in progress for me. That's why I can relate to this. As a Scorpio woman. But yeah, it says spirit has your back, so don't worry. There's transformation going on, and the universe knows that you're ready for that, and that's what you're trying to do. Sorry about the construction out there. We just have to work around it. We're almost done though, so don't worry. Let's get one more. So it says, yeah, be fearless and bold. Do you. Do you. Okay? Do you. Move away from these connections if you're around people who, they refuse to, they refuse to respect you. They refuse to, take your feelings and emotions into consideration. They're disrespectful. They're tapping into that negative Libra energy. But you also have to make sure you're not being a people pleaser and you're standing your ground, because that Ace of Wands came out in reverse. That's somebody who ain't standing their ground. Okay, so you got to check either way. So you're going to either be in relationships where you have to stand your ground, or you're going to have to learn the balance of not being too assertive and chasing people away. Yeah, some of you, like I said, you grew up as an orphan. And so that energy that you're dealing with is still with you, and so that could be what's affecting you having stable, connected, solid relationships. And that's normal, because a lot of people go through that. You don't know who to trust. All that glitters. So for some of you, you may have run into someone who's triggered this in you. This unhealed wound. Sometimes things happen to us and we just keep moving because life makes us keep moving. But it doesn't mean it's healed. It's like we just put it to the side. And what happens is this is karmic. So the universe triggered this. With the Justice energy and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, this was re-triggered by this person for some of you, because this needed to be taken care of in this lifetime. Yeah, see, it was a past life lover for many of y'all. Let's get one more here. All right, so yeah, here and now. So yeah, don't go back to the past. This is as clear as it gets. Focus on the here and now, which doesn't have nothing to do with the past, right? And so with the here and now, what's going on, you need to heal. Some of you, like I said, you've been taken advantage of, used, abused, physically abused. Some of y'all have been selling your bodies for money to survive. Some of you may be in that industry right now and you're trying to get out of it. Like I said, drug addicts, trying to get out of this situation. And it's like first of all, you have to revisit that wound. That's the hard part, is to revisit what took place to get you there. And sometimes your chart and talking to people, or whatever works for you. But for me, therapy began with me, researching my chart. And I was able to, take in little by little. And it's a lot in your chart. You're not going to be able to, it's not just like, a 35-minute reading. No, your chart, it takes years to truly understand your chart. It takes time to digest it, understand, try to get acclimated to the planetary alignments. And that stuff takes time, and for you to see patterns and things like that. So, you could look back in the past at certain things and correlate times and dates and get some type of pattern. But you also have to actually live it and see what you're experiencing. And it's like being in a live lab You know what I mean? This is what life is. It's like you're experimenting, right? So, this is what's going on. So, for some of you, you're going through the process of finding out why, hey, why have I made this decision? Why have I made these decisions? We all go through that when we're on a quest for our spiritual selves, when we're going towards our North Node. So I wish you the best in your journey. If you need a personalized reading, where we can get into what's going on and we'll look at, the planets in your chart, your natal chart, as well as what's going on in the sky right now, and compare the two and see what's going on in reference to energies that you could that could benefit you, and some of the things that could be in your way. So with that being said, all the drilling going on, we're going to wrap this up. Thanks for checking out the channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do, right? Drilling and all. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell. That way you'll know when I post. Check out the community tab. I keep it a little active in there, so check that out. We're doing a 21-day fast. Check out what the criteria is and join in. It don't matter if you can't do the whole 21 days. It don't matter if you can't, leave out everything that's listed. Do what you can, right? Help develop your spiritual strength and your discipline, and cleanse yourself from the karmic energies you've been in. Leave me a comment if it resonates, all right? Love you guys.